Alright, welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Use training as therapy. What does that mean? It means training is more than just putting on muscle. It means you can use training to get your mind in a place where you want it to be, right? Like I said in previous videos, right? Some guys would say to me they will go training after work. And I was always someone who struggled with that. Because I try to do that as well, you know what I mean? You go through half the day, and then after work, you go do your training. But I could never catch on to it, man. Because I always saw training as something that you do early in the morning, after you wake up, to get your mind right, you know? So I could never understand why some man would train after work. And honestly, I just saw it as they wanted to go there to the gym when there'll be females there, when they know it'll be guaranteed females there. Because when you train early hours in the morning, females ain't gonna be up in the gym them times, man. Let's just be real, right? And we all know how much guys love doing things for females, right? But training, it's a beautiful thing for you mentally. Like, you don't need to sit in front of a therapist and talk about how your life is and things like this, you know? You can just go to the gym, get your mind right, man, mentally. It's a good therapy session. You know, any stress, any trauma, any pain that you have, exercise it out, literally. And there's a chemical that gets released in your brain after you finish the training session, you know. It makes you feel better. So me personally, I would wake up 12, you know, have cold shower, have some coffees, and then I'll go training. But as of recently, I ain't been leaving my house until 2:30, so I can get to the gym for 3 a.m. So that's the new routine for me. But even coming out of hospital, right, after having my surgery, there's a lot of traumatic events that can happen in your life, right? And you need something to do in a positive, like to put your positive energy into, right? Like we've already spoken about how to transmit your energy sexually, and you can use training to do that. But I'm talking back from a perspective of I'm gone through shit and I need something outside of drinking alcohol, outside of doing drugs, right? Something that's just gonna heal my mind. Training is it, man. You know? I started training when I was 14, right? And the reason I started training when I was 14 is because I heard my dad's brothers say things like, if I weren't training, if I never had my training, you know what I mean, I would have hurt myself or someone else a long time ago. And as I got older, I started to understand what he meant by that. Because training can literally save your life, man. You know what I mean? Fitness. That's why you'll see me in my videos. I don't really train to get bigger, you know what I mean? As far as my physique, I just train to maintain. But even in my own personal life, I got things going on where I don't record all the time, maybe, you know what I mean? And it's just because I got this to deal with and that to deal with. But the one thing I never stay away from for too long is my training. Because I need to train. Because I need to have that part of my day done, right? So typically I'll go training 2-3 hours and come back home, right? Come back to the office, or I'll just play up and go sleep, man. You know what I mean? I've been training for a certain time, and the reason I do go sleep because sometimes I had to force myself to wake up anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I'm incredibly tired right now, and I don't want to lay in bed too long. So I'm gonna force myself to get up, have a cold shower, have some coffee. I'm gonna force my brain to be alert, kind of thing, right? So it's like I need to go sleep after training, because even though training is good for you mentally, it's physically exhausting. I mean, mentally exhausting. But I have never sat down in front of someone, man or female, and expressed the problems in my life, you know? I've always just trained, stayed in shape, And I enjoy how training feels, man. You know, waking up early in the morning. That's why every time you see a video, it's me doing the same routine. It's like me stretching, then decompressing my spine, then getting to my workout. It's always the same. Because you have to understand the importance of waking up and your body feeling, let's just say, janky, right? You feel tense, you feel stiff. I can't express to you how many men just come up in the gym and go straight to the weights, man. They don't do no training, no stretching. They're just training like meatheads, so to speak, you know. But me, I take pride in my training, man. Especially my training, the morning preparations, the stretching, the bike, the treadmill, when I go on treadmill, you know. And I understand what it is to stay within 15 to 10% body fat, you know, because I like to keep a lean frame on me, man. But I've always been lean, you know what I mean? So I don't have a family where we're overweight like that. I know people say it's genetics and shit, but who knows, man? But all I know is I've always been built slim, you know? So you need to have a membership in the gym, right? Now, I've already spoken about boxing training and stuff like this. Whatever training helps you out, you know what I mean? Whatever training, Muay Thai training, whatever training you can get your hands on, so to speak, as far as getting in an environment where you're sweating and you're training and you're burning fat, burning calories, right? Now, even just from a male perspective, right, the most positive thing you can do with yourself is put in the energy, the stress, right, of being a man into training. There's nothing better for you mentally. Like, if you understand what I'm trying to say to you, like, training is the best thing you can do for yourself as a man, because you're gonna go through life and you're gonna feel heartbreak on different things. You know, that's heartbreak from females and all that stupidness. You're just gonna feel heartbreak from how you understand how no one's coming to save you as a man, and you gotta save yourself, right? You gotta become your own superhero. And this is what I said when I learned that Bruce Wayne trained for 90 minutes a day. I said I'm gonna train for 90 minutes a day as well, because this is Bruce Wayne, the billionaire, right? And if you don't know who Bruce Wayne is Batman. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna train every day. And like I said in the past videos, the 3 biggest problems a man has in his life is where he lives, how much money is in his pocket, and his body, right? Once you start knocking down those problems one by one. Appreciate you tuning back in, boys. See you soon.